God says, don't skip this, because shocking news is spreading fast, and you are the reason it started. Not because of something you did wrong, but because of something I placed within you that the world cannot ignore anymore. Even if you don't see it, they do. They're feeling the shift. They're watching the change. They're whispering because they've never felt this kind of presence before. Your name has reached rooms your feet haven't entered yet. Conversations are happening. Stories are being told. People are waking up to your light, and it's shaking the atmosphere. You've been praying for a breakthrough. You've been asking me, why does it feel like everything is being stirred up around me? Now you know. Because when heaven starts moving, the earth begins to tremble. Don't forget to tap like and subscribe right now to open this sacred message and claim the blessings God has set aside for you. You didn't ask for attention. You didn't try to impress. You've simply been faithful, obedient, consistent, and that has activated something powerful, not just in the spirit, but in the physical world around you. You're the reason people feel uncomfortable in their old habits. You're the reason someone looked in the mirror today and realized they could be more. You're the reason others have started to pray again. You didn't even know you were planting seeds, but now the fruit is growing, and everyone sees it. They're curious. Some are amazed. Some are intimidated. Others are envious. But all of them are watching. You carry something holy, and it cannot be hidden anymore. For too long you were underestimated, ignored, pushed aside. They labeled you wrong, called you weak, laughed at your process. But I was never laughing. I was building. I was preparing. I was anointing. And now the anointing is undeniable. This is why it feels like the room changes when you enter. Type 888 if you are ready for abundance and divine favor. This is why you've been feeling pressure without explanation. Because your presence is carrying heaven's agenda, and hell is nervous. You're disturbing the plans of the enemy without even trying. Just your existence is warfare, but it's also a weapon, a divine one. One eye handcrafted in the quiet, one eye shaped in secret places, and now I'm revealing you in public. They thought your silence meant weakness. They thought your patience was passive. But now they see the strength behind your stillness. They see the power behind your peace. They sense the storm you survived, though you never spoke about it. You didn't tell them what broke you. You didn't announce your midnight tears. But heaven watched. I counted every drop. And now I'm pouring rain over every dry place in your life. Because you stayed. Because you didn't give up. Because you refused to become bitter. That's why it's your name on their lips now. Not because of drama, but because of destiny. They can't explain it. They can't deny it. They can't stop it. They see the glory, but don't know the story. They see the shine, but not the scars. But I see everything, and I've declared this moment as your rising, not to glorify you, but to glorify me through you. They will see the God in you before they hear the name. They'll feel the presence in the room before you speak a word. That's how strong it is now. That's how close I am. Comment, I trust you, God, if you're surrendering your worries today. I need you to stop questioning if you're worthy of this. I wouldn't have chosen you if you weren't. I wouldn't be moving like this if the time wasn't now. You've waited long enough. You've endured long enough. You've been quiet long enough. Now I'm making noise on your behalf. Shocking noise, miracle noise, heaven-sent, undeniable noise, and you won't need to prove yourself, because I'll do it. I'll speak for you. I'll open doors for you. I'll shut mouths that lied about you. This is divine intervention. This is what breakthrough feels like. This is what answered prayer looks like, but it's coming faster than you expected. That's why it feels overwhelming. That's why you feel exposed. That's why you suddenly feel watched, because the spotlight has turned, and it's shining on you. Don't run from it. Don't shrink. Don't apologize for becoming who I made you to be. Don't lower your voice to make others comfortable. You've done that for years. Not anymore. It's your time now. Not to boast, not to compete, but to stand, to rise, to walk in the identity heaven already confirmed. This is why I had to isolate you. This is why I removed certain people. This is why the old life stopped working, because I was preparing something new. And now the new is here, the beginning of something irreversible. And yes, people will talk. Let them wonder how. Let them guess why. Let them ask, what changed? Because when they do, they'll hear one answer, God. That's what changed. God moved. God favored. God promoted. God healed. God restored. You are the evidence of that. You are the proof that I still do the impossible. And when they try to bring up your past, remind them of your present. Remind them that grace rewrites stories, that mercy reroutes destinies, that redemption is not a theory, it's a testimony. And you're walking proof. Let the shocking news spread. Let it travel far and wide, because with every whisper of your name, I'm being glorified. With every curious stare, I'm revealing purpose. With every raised eyebrow, I'm lifting you higher. They don't have to believe in you. They just have to watch what I do through you. And what's coming next will silence every doubt. Not through revenge, not through pride, but through undeniable elevation. Through joy they can't steal. Through peace they don't understand. Through favor that keeps falling like rain. Stay close to me now. Stay rooted. Stay humble. And stay open. Because I'm not done speaking. And this was only part one. I've seen your heart, even when others only saw your flaws. I watched how you kept loving, even when you were breaking inside. You didn't curse me when things fell apart. You worshiped me while walking through fire. That's what made heaven move. That's why angels surround you now. Because I can trust you with the blessing. I can trust you with the overflow. I can trust you to carry glory without arrogance. You've been tested, and now you will be trusted. Yes, your name is on people's tongues, but it's also on heaven's scroll. Your faith has left a fragrance, and every room you enter now will carry the scent of me. Miracles are going to follow you, not just once, but repeatedly. People will look confused and say, how did that happen for them? And your only answer will be, God did it. Because I did. Because I am. Because I always will. You felt late, but I say you're right on time. You felt behind, but I say you're about to be accelerated. You felt forgotten, but I say you were about to be accelerated. You felt forgotten, but I say you were being hidden for protection. I wasn't punishing you. I was preserving you. There are places I couldn't allow you to enter too soon. There are people I couldn't let attach to you before they saw your crown. They would have mishandled you. They would have destroyed your joy. So I waited. I held you in my hands until it was safe. And now it's safe. Now it's time. Now the doors are opening, one by one. And the people who once ignored you will have to watch, not to humiliate them, but to heal you, to show you that I didn't forget a single seed you planted. Every prayer, every tear, every quiet act of love. I saw it, and I'm rewarding it. Not because you earned it, but because you remained faithful. You didn't give up in the middle. You didn't run when it got dark. You stayed with me. You trusted me, even when you didn't understand me. And now the world will understand what I saw all along. The one they doubted is the one I'm using. The one they mocked is the one I'm exalting. The one they left behind is the one I'm moving forward. Faster than they expected, louder than they imagined, more powerfully than they can explain. This is a divine interruption. You are becoming a living prophecy. You are the message now, the sign, the miracle, because what I'm about to do through you will speak louder than any sermon. You are walking into rooms that used to feel impossible. Your voice will be heard in spaces that once silenced you, and people who never saw your worth will now watch you shine. I'm not doing this to make you proud. I'm doing it to prove that I can raise anyone I choose. I take the overlooked and turn them into leaders. I take the rejected and call them royalty. I take the broken and make them beautiful. That's what I'm doing with you. You are the reason the news is spreading, because when God touches someone, the world feels it. Don't shrink now. Don't doubt now. Don't question what I've already confirmed. I gave you that vision. I gave you that dream. I stirred that fire in your belly for a reason. Now walk in it. Walk in your calling. Walk in your healing. Walk in your favor. Not with fear, but with faith. Because I go before you. I am already in the places you're heading to. You are not walking alone. You never were. Even when it felt like no one saw you, heaven did. Even when it felt like no one heard you, I did. Even when the room was silent, angels were applauding. You've gained more in the spirit than you lost in the world. Now watch how the physical catches up. Watch how fast things shift. Watch how quickly doors swing open. Because I don't take years to bless. I take one moment, one breath, one yes. And your yes is now unlocking everything. So don't hold back. Don't retreat. Don't look to the left or right. Keep your eyes on me. Let the noise around you be confirmation. Let the whispers be proof. Let their confusion be your clarity. They don't have to understand, because heaven understands. And heaven has decided it's your time, your season, your moment. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to beg for it. You just have to believe for it. Because I already spoke it. I already signed it. I already sealed it. Now I'm delivering it. And when you receive it, give me the glory. Because I never forgot you. I never left you. I never stopped loving you. And I never will. You are mine. Chosen. Appointed. Anointed. And that's the real reason the news is spreading. Because your name is wrapped in glory. Because your story is soaked in oil. Because your future is covered in promise. You're not just another person. You're a revelation in motion. You're a miracle with a heartbeat. You're a prophecy unfolding step by step. And I, the Lord your God, am not finished with you yet. I'm not finished blessing you. I'm not finished healing you. I'm not finished restoring what was taken from you. You thought some doors were closed forever, but I'm about to reopen them with my hand this time. And when I open a door, no one can shut it. You thought the chapter had ended, but I'm writing a new page with a better ending. You thought the pain would last forever, but I've already sent peace ahead of you. You thought you'd always be fighting, but now you'll start flourishing. Because the battle wasn't yours, it was mine. And I've already won. You felt like giving up so many times, but every time I whispered, keep going. You obeyed even when your legs were shaking. You gave even when you had little left. You forgave when others didn't say sorry. You believed when it made no sense. And now I'm honoring that faith. You don't need to chase anyone. What's yours is on the way. You don't need to force anything. What's aligned will arrive in divine timing. Your name is in places you haven't entered yet, but your spirit has already made the introduction. Your destiny is already unfolding in the background. You just haven't seen the full picture yet. But soon you will. And when you do, you'll understand why I said no to certain people. Why I delayed some seasons. Why I shut certain doors, even when you begged me to open them. It was all love. It was all protection. I've been guarding your crown. Because you are royalty to me. Not because of your title. Not because of perfection. But because of your heart. A heart that kept beating when others tried to crush it. A heart that kept loving even after betrayal. A heart that kept praying through heartbreak. That's what made you rise. That's what made heaven celebrate. That's what made demons tremble. You're not the same anymore. The old you has passed away. You're walking in resurrection now, and that's why they don't recognize you. You're glowing in ways they didn't expect. You're moving with grace that confuses your enemies, because they remember your weakness, but they don't understand your strength. They saw your wounds, but they didn't witness your healing. They saw your breakdown, but now they're seeing your breakthrough. And the most shocking part is you didn't need revenge. You didn't need to clap back. You didn't need to prove anything. I did it all for you. And I'm not done showing off what I've done in your life. The best part is still coming. You've only just tasted the beginning. There's more. More doors. More peace. More laughter. More love. More clarity. I'm about to send people into your life who speak the same spiritual language as you. People who celebrate your growth. People who don't compete with you, but pray with you. People who don't use you, but pour into you. You've known counterfeit love. Now you'll know divine connections. You've known closed hearts. Now you'll know sacred conversations. Because I'm rebuilding your circle. Removing what drained you. Restoring what fed your spirit. Your environment is shifting because your purpose has grown. You can't carry old weight into new seasons. That's why some had to go. It hurt, but it helped. Now you see who really honored you. Now you know who really had your heart. And more importantly, now you know who always had your back. Me. I never left. I never turned away. I was the one holding you when no one noticed. I was the one catching your tears when you cried in silence. I was the one lifting your head when you wanted to disappear. You didn't walk through this alone. And now that you're standing tall, I'm walking beside you in full display. They will see it. They will feel it. They will know. This glow on you is not from the world. It's heaven's fingerprint. You've been touched by the divine. And that's the real reason everyone's talking. That's the reason they can't ignore you anymore. Even those who rejected you will have to admit God's hand is clearly on your life. I'm rebuilding what was broken, but I'm not just restoring it. I'm replacing it with something better. You won't just get back what was lost. You'll receive what was delayed, what was denied, what was stolen. I saw it all, and I will repay with interest. For every tear, there will be joy. For every sleepless night, there will be rest. For every lie spoken, there will be truth revealed. You are stepping into your season of divine reversal. What the enemy meant for harm, I'm using for glory. You were supposed to be broken, but now you're bolder. You were supposed to be bitter, but now you're blessed. You were supposed to be finished, but now you're favored. Because I wrote the ending, and my story for you is not over. Not even close. You're only in the middle, and miracles live in the middle. This is your turning point. This is where the story shifts. This is where the unexpected blessings begin. Sudden, supernatural, overflowing. I'm doing it in a way that only I can take the credit. You won't have to manipulate it. You won't have to force it. Just stay surrendered. Stay available. Keep your heart soft. Keep your worship genuine. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for permission. Let me move how I want to move. Let me shift what needs shifting. Let me surprise you. Because what's coming next is going to blow your mind. Yes, the news is spreading. Yes, they're watching. But don't be distracted. Be focused. Be still. Be ready. Because I'm not done. I'm just getting started. You didn't imagine this. You're not dreaming. This is your confirmation. This is your moment. Everything has been leading to now. The pain. The waiting. The silence, the battles, they were all shaping you, making you strong enough to carry what I'm about to place in your hands. You're not empty. You're ready. Ready for the blessing. Ready for the overflow. Ready for the call. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't whisper your name through the storm just to abandon you on the shore. I'm walking with you into the next chapter, into divine elevation, into fulfillment. You are my vessel, my beloved, my light in the dark, and nothing can separate you from my love. Not shame, not regret, not rejection, not fear, not the opinions of others. They didn't choose you, I did. They didn't anoint you, I did. They didn't sustain you, I did. So they don't get to cancel what I've called. What I have started in you, I will finish. And the finishing will be glorious. Every promise I made, I intend to keep. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said I would do it, it's already in motion. You're not waiting on the blessing. The blessing is waiting on your alignment. So come close, closer than you've ever been. Let me speak to the parts of you you've been hiding. Let me touch the wounds you stopped praying about. Let me fill the voids you thought were permanent. Because I can. Because I want to. Because I love you. Not for what you do, but for who you are. I made you. I know your name. I know your heart. And I still call you chosen, even on your worst day, even when you fall, even when you feel unworthy. My love is not performance-based. It's eternal. It's perfect. It's here, right now. You don't need to clean yourself up to come to me. Just come, as you are, broken, tired, confused, empty. I will restore you. I will refill you. I will renew you. I don't need your strength. I need your surrender. Lay it all down. The fear, the pressure, the guilt, the timeline. Let it go. I never called you to carry it. I only called you to trust me, to walk with me, to love me back. That's all. And as you do, I will take care of the rest. I will defend your name. I will protect your steps. I will increase your influence, and I will guard your peace. Because you are mine. You always have been. Even when you ran. Even when you doubted. Even when you cried yourself to sleep and thought I wasn't listening, I was, and I still am. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are right on time. This is your moment. This is your miracle season. And nothing can stop what I'm about to release in your life. So let them talk. Let them wonder. Let the news spread. Because what they see is just the beginning. I'm about to do exceedingly and abundantly more than they expected, and more than you imagined. You thought you'd be overlooked forever, but you're about to be elevated publicly. You thought you'd always be misunderstood, but I'm about to give you a voice that brings healing to others. You thought your story was messy, but I'm using it as a ministry. You thought you were done, but I'm just getting started. This is your comeback. This is your divine return. This is your full circle moment. I will get the glory, but you will get the reward. So breathe. Let go of the pressure to perform. Let go of the need to explain yourself. Just stand still and watch what I do next. Because the same people who questioned you will witness my favor on you. The same people who left you will regret they ever did. And the same people who doubted you will be forced to say, surely God is with them. Let the shock continue. Let the truth rise. Let the blessings fall. Because I'm not just sending restoration. I'm sending joy, peace, laughter, healing, and a kind of love that leaves no room for fear. This is my promise. This is your portion. This is the beginning of a new era in your life. Heaven is rejoicing. Angels are rejoicing. And soon, so will you. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will dream again. And it won't be temporary. It will be lasting. Because this time it's me. Not chance. Not luck. Not people. Me. And when I give it, no one can take it away. So lift your head. Square your shoulders. Wipe your tears. You are not broken. You are becoming. Becoming everything I always intended. Becoming the version of you that hell tried to stop. Becoming the miracle someone else is waiting to meet. Your story is not over. The news is just starting. And the most beautiful part? I'm writing the rest. With grace, with power, with purpose, and with love. So don't be afraid. Don't turn back. Don't slow down. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep praising. Because what's coming next will leave you in awe. And all of heaven is watching. And all of hell is trembling. Because a child of God, fully awakened, is unstoppable. You are that child. And now the world knows. Because shocking news is spreading fast. And you are the reason it started. Now let it finish with glory. Let it end with joy. Let it be said of you, this is the one who didn't give up. This is the one heaven helped. This is the one God raised up. And it will all be true. Because I said so. And my word never returns void. I love you. I've chosen you. And I will never stop choosing you. Not now. Not ever. You've been surviving for a long time. Now, I want you to live. Not just exist. Not just wake up and carry pain. I want you to breathe without fear again. To smile without pretending. To laugh from your soul. Because that's what you were created for, fullness, joy, peace that doesn't depend on circumstances. You've fought long enough. You've cried long enough. You've wandered long enough. Now I'm bringing you home. Back to yourself. Back to the version of you I dreamed into existence before the world touched you. Before heartbreak changed you. Before betrayal confused you. Before fear silenced you. I still remember who you are, even when you forgot, even when life tried to erase your identity. You are not what happened to you. You are not what they said about you. You are not the labels they gave you. You are mine. That alone makes you holy. That alone makes you worthy. You are not lost. You are found. You are not late. You are right on time. You are not forgotten. You are engraved on my hands. Your tears are bottled. Your prayers are stored. Your praise is remembered. Every time you whispered my name, even in weakness, I heard you. Even when you said, God, I can't take this anymore, I held you. Even when you couldn't feel me, I was closer than your breath. You are still here. That alone is proof that purpose remains. And if you still have breath, then I still have plans. Plans to bless you. Plans to expand you. Plans to restore everything that was stolen. They thought it was over for you. Even you thought it was over for you. But I stepped in, and I changed the ending. You're not going out like that. You won't finish in pain. You won't remain stuck. You won't stay in this valley. I'm lifting you out. Not by your strength, but by my spirit. By my hand. By my mercy. You're rising. Not in pride, but in power. Not in anger, but in peace. Not in fear, but in fire. Because I've set you apart. I've preserved you for this moment. I kept you from what others ran toward. I removed what you didn't understand so you could receive what you prayed for. I know it hurt, but it helped. It protected your calling. It purified your purpose. Now you walk different. Now you speak with more wisdom. Now you move with authority. That's not trauma. That's transformation. That's not coincidence. That's calling. You are becoming the answer to someone else's prayer. You are carrying breakthrough. You are walking in legacy. And generations after, you will feel the shift you created by saying yes to me. Yes, Lord, I'll trust you again. Yes, Lord, I'll try again. Yes, Lord, I'll believe again. You're not the same person you were last year, not even last month. The healing is working, even when it feels slow, even when it feels invisible. I'm doing something deep, something no eye can see. But soon, all will witness the fruit. You're about to overflow, not just with money, but with meaning. Not just with things, but with peace. You're about to experience what it means to live unbothered, rooted, and sure. Sure of who you are. Sure of who I am. Sure of where you're going. Not because you know every step, but because you know the one guiding them. That's all you need. Not a perfect plan. Not perfect people. Just me. I'm enough. And because I'm in it, you will not fail. They will be shocked again. Because the same story that started with brokenness is going to end in blessing, and the same people who doubted you will witness it unfold. But this time, they won't see the version of you that begged for acceptance. They'll see the version of you that walks in divine authority, because you finally see what I've always seen. A chosen one, a carrier of light, a builder of legacies, a destroyer of curses, a releaser of heaven on earth. That's who you are. Let the world say what they want. Let them talk. Let them watch. They're going to see my goodness all over you. Your very life will become the proof that I'm still moving, still speaking, still healing, still restoring, still choosing the ones the world overlooks. That's the real shock. Not your beauty, not your strength, not your success, but your survival, your peace, your joy, your glow after grief. That's what they won't be able to explain. And that's how they'll know it was me all along. Sparkles, if this message touched your spirit, like, share, and comment amen below. Sparkles, subscribe for more divine messages. Your miracle may be one word away.